Men of Reddit, what is the male equivalent to taking of your bra when you get home? My husband says, for fat guys it's taking your belt off. Edit, dang, this really blew up. Thanks for the awards, good strangers. My husband is a fluffy guy, so we thought his comment would make some chuckle, so it's nice to see that many can relate to it. Doesn't have to be fat guys for this. I'm surprised I had to scroll so far to find it. I'm rather lean, which means my hip bones are evident. Taking off my belt at the end of the day is amazing. As a lean person as well, taking off a belt when it sits right on your hip bones is the best feeling. As a lean person with sciatic nerve pain, taking my belt off is the first thing I do after getting my boots off. The feel is amazing. Seriously, you should consider suspenders. I had burns on my hip and lower side and couldn't wear a belt for a while, so I bought some suspenders. Never looked back. Yup. My husband said this plus taking his boots off and lifting his leg to fart, aka announcing his arrival home. Sounds like true love. A match made in heaven. Wait, don't like that. Is your husband a Saint Bernard? I'm required to wear steel toe boots for my work, so coming home and ripping those bad boys off is always such an amazing feeling. An even better feeling is taking my socks off right after. Taking the boots off is the real end to the workday. For me, it's taking ski boots off after an open to close day on the hill. It's a rare treat though, since I usually stop for lunch and end up with premature extraction. I only go once a year. Me and the boys take a trip up north for it for a weekend, but that feeling is as glorious as ever, each and every time. I take my boots off in the car and switch to sandals. Pure bliss. Boots come off before I even get in the car. The real orgasm is the socks. Literally everything, and putting on the loosest clothes I can find. Depending on the time of year, if I'm off the clock, I'm pretty much wearing one of two sets of outfits. 1, if it's cold, sweater, track pants, socks. 2, if it's not cold, tank top, basketball shorts, and no socks. Being permanent work from home, those are now office attire. D. Getting out of my work clothes and boots and putting on shorts and slides. Getting out of boots is the best part of the day. Best part of my day is when I come home from training, have a nice dinner, then take a crap before going to sleep. Sometimes an unruly crap can kind of ruin the night though. The worst part is when little piece of crap is left and I can't get it out, so I try for 10 minutes squeezing as hard as I can, and in the end it is the smallest poop ever. Then you got to wipe for 10 more minutes, up the worst. Then your ass gets itchy later when you are ready to sleep and you have to get up and wipe again, and it feels good, and as soon as you get back to bed again it starts itching. This is why I keep wet/baby wipes in my bathroom. They are perfect for the bad wipe itch. I use them also and put baby powder afterwards. How do you powder your own ass? Use a bidet for gosh sake. That was the best part of steel-tipped boots. Taking them off. I've been working with steel-tipped shoes for only 2 weeks and I think the same. Get some good merino wool socks, they'll pay you dividends in comfort. I'm a fan, or darn tough. Taking my boots off is still the best part of my day, but it's better than being completely torched. I second this. As a backpacker, do not skimp out on socks if you're wearing boots all day. Hate to drop a brand name, but darn tough socks are so very comfortable. My steel toe boots are certainly more comfortable with them. Taking my contacts out when I get home, not the biggest fan. If you have hard contacts, soft contact lenses are way more comfortable. Was a game changer for me. Mine are soft. I've never been super comfortable with them. Don't know if it's my script or astigmatism that makes them irritate me. I had this problem until I A. switched to toric lenses and B. switched to clear care. The lenses breathe better and the cleanser strips deposits and doesn't have preservatives. Clear care is where it's at. Lenses don't get gooey after a week and you don't have to rub your lenses, so there's less risk of them tearing. Excuse me for interrupting, but also ask your eye doctor if maybe you have dry eyes. I had to get duct plugs because my contacts kept bothering me, and talk about game changer. No more eye drops all day long. Okay, thanks, I'm going now. Please resume your pleasurable activities. Like I tell my wife, you taking off your bra is the best part of my day too. I believe it. I can't have my tits constrained when I get home without the man being fussy. It's a win-win for both of us. Same here. Since I don't normally wear a bra, he almost gets annoyed when he goes to grab a tit or nipple and there's extra fabric, or, heaven forbid, padding, in the way. Pretty sure my workplace wants me to wear a bra even though I wear an apron and no one would see nipples. But I have been tempted to leave it off for work one day and be more comfortable. If your balls are stuck to your leg in either A, everyone leaves for a second so you can manually unstick them, or B, you manage to discreetly move your leg and unstick them. True. Very true. Crap. I thought you were female based on your question. Or are you female with balls? Or a dude wearing a man's ear? Man's ear? It's called the bro. Serenity now. You discreetly move your leg. Your balls get even more stuck. You start screaming internally uncontrollably. Imagine that on a 2-hour car ride in the summer with your sister next to you. Who gives a crap at just them balls? Serious question, they get stuck to the legs? I thought the reason men had to adjust themselves periodically was because an underwear seam was rubbing unpleasantly against something, or they were sort of squashed up against the body funny. All of the above are reasons for readjustment, really. Could be sticking, could be squashing, and could be just that the junk is sitting in an awkward position. You ever see a man just give one leg a quick shake while walking? That's a subtle and desperate attempt to rearrange. Or randomly takes one slightly bigger step than before. Or dig their hands deep into their pocket before rustling a bit and taking them out. We could be adjusting. At least that's what I do. I was today years old when I found out that men have such huge front pockets in pants to stealthily maneuver their junk. The old pocket shuffle. Playing pocket pool. Can you all stop giving out our secrets? I find the desperate part the funniest. Like it's the bane of their existence. Joe Coy does a pretty funny stand-up bit on this exact thing. It's pretty awful and sometimes downright painful when a testicle doesn't go where you would like it to, and it's not exactly socially acceptable to overtly adjust their position. If you have no bathroom or other secluded space nearby, then yes, desperate is a perfect choice of words when you're trying to wiggle around until your ball goes back into a position that doesn't lead to you being a soprano. It is the bane of our existence, though it's legitimately the most effing annoying and uncomfortable feeling in the world. This sounds like a very uncomfortable way to live. Fashion standards aside, would there be any choice in clothing that would prevent this altogether? I found boxer briefs help hold things in place better than regular boxers. No, they get sweaty and stick to your thighs, like when your leg gets stuck to a warm seat, you know, that sticky, uncomfortable feeling? Well, your balls are like 10x more sensitive, so that times 10. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if some ancient Asian/European civilization used this as some form of torture. It gets quite unbearable. Just a reminder, you are probably up late on a Sunday night talking about possible ancient vagina and ball torture methods to people on Reddit. I'm 14, there are kids in my year doing cocaine, I think I'm good. r/0 to 100, Reddit link. I swear to God, every time balls come up on this website I learn some new info about them that I will never use. Honestly, they're terribly inconvenient and I'm not a fan. The penis is the party piece of the male genitalia. The balls only seem to be there to cause trouble and ruin everyone's fun. I like the way they look, I mean, yeah, they're awful. Taking my socks off always feels nice. My sister hates me because I always come home saying I need fresh socks. How bad are the potholes in your town? Pretty bad, but I meant socks, but with ASH. Ah, you're Scottish. No, just dyslexic. So you're Irish/S. I'm both laughing out loud. Scottish and Irish? Poor thing. Scottish. Have you been pouring river water into your socks? It's quick, it's easy, and it's free. But why? It's quick, it's easy, and it's free. The scratching of the sock line is what makes it though. Free the follicles of hairy feet. Are you like me where, yeah, it feels good? But wear socks for too long, and the follicles actually hurt from being pressed down? Yup. Then I take them off and place them somewhere close by, because what if my feet get cold again? Then I forget about them and wife wonders why I leave socks in weird places. The Lightning McQueen Crocs. The Lightning McQueen Crocs stay on during sex. Real men give their wives the Lightning McQueen Crocs and wear the Chick Hicks Crocs themselves. Because thunder always comes after lightning. This guy Crocs. Wow. Farting after a weekend with your new girlfriend, you are not that comfortable just yet. Me after sex, don't move baby, I'm going to the fridge pick up a water bottle, so devoted, going to the kitchen turning on water on sink to make noise ferret wash hands bring back bottle. Just speaking from experience, the faucet sound doesn't drown out the fart sound, they just hear both lol. You pretend to hide the noise, she pretends it worked. That's common courtesy. Plus you probably vented too while you're in the kitchen. You know too much. The unspoken bond. Sounds suspicious. There are two imposters among us. Doesn't matter. If there's a wall between you to break line of sight, there is always plausible deniability. Could have been a robber, came in, farted, decided not to rob, left. Could have been an especially large housefly. Could been aliens. There is no pure innocence, just plausible and implausible deniability. Barking spiders. In high school, one of my buddies had to fart real bad and tried to cough real loud to cover it up and ended mistiming it and coughed super loud then farted super loud. Let's just say he didn't live it down for quite a while. There was a great Reddit post, maybe in Tifu? About a guy who needed to fart in class, so he decided he would mask the sound. Maybe if he dropped a textbook on the floor, it would make a loud sound that would hide the sound of the fart. But what actually happened was this. He messed up the timing, so, first, he drops his textbook on the floor, making a big bang sound that caused everyone to look at him, and then about half a second or a second later, he then lets out a big long loud fart, after everyone is already looking. PSA, holding in farts for long periods can lead to major issues like diverticulitis. Just tell her this and she'll probably have a rumble to let loose as well. After I drunkenly machine gun farted in the bathtub with my boyfriend also in with me. We moved past the holding in farts phase real quick. Drunkenly machine gun farting is the best description I have ever heard. Machine gun smelly? Take my tie off. If I'm not wearing a tie, then it's helicoptering my dick around the living room while screeching. I like to think somewhere in the world before modern civilization people did this as a sign of dominance towards an opponent or as some form of ritual to a deity. Taking your tie off is indeed a powerful move. Ah, the ol' web link. Spin my penis, I'm going in. Hello future people. The ancient Celts would charge into battle buck naked, which often took their enemies by surprise and contributed to victory. I pictured a Jurassic Park dinosaur screech and now I can't stop laughing. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.